Here at popsblockshop.com for links to stores. I'm just going through some BRICKLINK orders, making a big pile of stuff. So lots of good parts that were needed. Some I don't need anymore. I just, because the last order I just went through had some of these parts in there, which sometimes I place like 2-3 orders at a time, and then I don't update my wanted list until after. It looks until it almost didn't look like Lego, but it is. So I get multiple things, but then I just store them away. Or what I do is I go through Brick Store. I have it pulled up in here, and I'm just adding some things. So currently, this part here, I didn't see it yet. So I left it. Oh, it's in another bag right there. I guess I gotta open up all the bags. It's there, but I'll definitely be keeping that. So yeah, I'm just going through this, getting some of this taken care of. I have more BRICKLINK orders just sitting in here I gotta get to still. It's 11 degrees. Hi, Frosty. Hi. Time to go for a run. Between runs, because we had a lot of snow and stuff like that. I took a picture, but apparently didn't load it in here. Stop grabbing it. 1609, 805 a mile, which is not bad for snow covered, sand covered. Six BRICKLINK orders all in there, and on eBay we finally reached 2,500 listings again since the end of November. Black Friday sales really brought me down, so finally got back there. So it feels good. Now we are working on this Statue of Liberty set I got in a bulk purchase with the Commander Fox. Commander Fox. Where is she? I paid like $80 for this. For 22 pounds it was. Here he is. I gotta get him for sale. And he's like just immaculate. Like, he was not played with. He was put together, and maybe it wasn't in the interest of whoever got him, or that was on display. I don't know, but it just doesn't look like. Definitely was not played with or chewed on, which is always a good thing. Like, usually these helmets have some wear. Not this one. It's pretty good. You're gonna live in unit U151, so I can look at you every day until you're gone. Don't hide behind the numbers. We're dealing with set 21042. This was in that bulk lot with Commander Fox I just showed, and it's pretty much there. I mean, I found the sign. This is Statue of Liberty. I mean, there's probably not much missing, but a used price. People are asking 80, but it sells for around 50, so you probably get 60 in the next year if you put it for that. I would imagine. It's a really nice set. It's pretty tall. It's nice. But it takes work to get all the parts together and make sure they're all there. And if I look at the part out value, this is a used set, $120, so that's definitely double. For less work, you can make double the amount of money and get more orders, and it's adding 104 new lots to my store. That definitely sells me to go ahead and do that. So it's a lot of pieces. It's going to take me a little bit, but nonetheless, we got them sorted by color. So these won't come up till the very end, basically. Blue and black will come first. So we're going to get this going. I'm going to line up, move some of that stuff out there, line up the used part drawers, and I just mix a ton of parts together. Just try not to overfill the drawers more than like 75–80%. Otherwise, you add parts later, then they're overflowing, you got to move them later, or it's harder just to find stuff fast. So well, we're going to get back here, get here, and take this set and say I have one of them used. This is, you know, some bigger stores might just bulk put them in with all their parts. But this is the way I get parts added fast, right? it's a small operation compared to big stores that have multiple employees that work lots of hours. I get about 10 to 12 hours of help a week from my son, and his friend comes sometimes for 4 hours once a week. But yeah, this week I didn't have help. People are sick, so so we're parting this out. How many lots? I just want to know. Do I want a counterpart? Sure. So 148 lots, which is not much. So that means that 1,700 parts. There's a lot of the same pieces, which makes it easier to upload. So I sort by color, and oh, I didn't find that hair in there, did I? That wasn't in there. Because the flame, it's probably in that bulk bin, but that bulk lot of stuff, I'll find that eventually. I don't think it's worth too much anyway. It's pretty common, right? Oh, it's $1, so it's $1. So obviously prices will go down. And I went ahead and like outsorted, just downsorted the huge pile that was there. It was over 700 pieces. I selected all of them on the file, and it said 730 total tan and 41 lots. So now I got it sorted and I'm putting it away. So just have this little pile of littles that are still just need a couple more things to move. But overall, we did it. Not really. I have to leave at like by 2:15 to go pick up some milk and meat from this farm, so that's what I'll be doing shortly. So I'm going to try to hustle this into the system. So I got about 25 minutes before I got to go upstairs. Just 2:05, so I had 10 minutes to spare about. $110. So I was hoping to stay at 110 or more, and I did. It's lost $10 in value throughout the parts. The quantities were not always there. Everything was there except the hair. Just the quantities of a couple were lower, I believe. But it's a good quick upload. I mean, my son, if I paid him, I think probably around $10 to take it apart. So that's good. And I spent, I don't know, less than 90 minutes on it, about 90 minutes maybe. So up we go, upload this. So I guess we can check the numbers while we're on the camera before I go. 21,929 lots, 992,000 parts. So I didn't do a big part set upload this week. My son has parted out some poly bags for me, so I thought I might get over 1 million again. It was possible, but we didn't have work yesterday so much. So either way, off I go. Morning, 5:37. Just got done shipping eBay. It's like a $120 order, like 12 figures. So that's ready to go. Wasn't too crazy about, you know. After that, another 11 orders of single figures or so. Got some scissors at Menards. It was just like a pack of scissors and a knife that came with it for $8, and these scissors I've had to try to sharpen because they do not cut bubble wrap very well. So I'm not a good sharpener. These I just cut bubble wrap and it just slides right through like butter. Just like shoo. So we'll think about, we're upstairs. Kids are always looking for scissors for crafts and stuff. So maybe it cuts paper just fine. Maybe I'll just go ahead and donate them upstairs. But I don't know if these will. I guess I could readjust these screws. All the fits are fine. Yeah. Anyway, so BRICKLINK and BRICKOWL has been slow for my standards, but you know, BRICKOWL beat BRICKLINK. But again, the dollar amount is half what BRICKLINK is, even though I had one more order, which is how it goes. So what do we got? 118 lots, $218. So we have a 54 lot order, and then a 22 is the next highest. So not much going on there. Not much. So we'll get it done. Two of those guys, different guys, same guy, different suits. Friday agenda. Actually, it's not even 7 a.m. So these are on my floor over there for a few days. So I just gotta sort them out. Like, these are ready for eBay. I just kind of made just packs of them. This is like 10 packs there. So these have see they have green and then they have red on the top. So these are the next level ones. So I'm going to sort them. What I've been doing is sorting them by who's on the cover, who's on the pack, and then I just kind of make up just a bunch of this. It's not random. You're going to get one of each basically, or more. Depends on how many packs I got here. So gotta sort them. For eBay, I just made up all the same covers because there's like 4 of the individual ninjas, and then there's 2 different next level ones. So there's like 1 of each ninja and then 2 of each next level. And then these are all the ones I put on BRICKLINK for all the different series. I did some the other day too. So this is just going to sit over here for now. Almost like got them all bagged and be like, okay, I'll photo those and list them later. But I photoed them and they're listed on eBay. It's 8 a.m. Feels good. But that's done. Time for breakfast. Get the mail out of here. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I got to finish these BRICKLINK orders. I just got this one in yesterday. It's got this Palpatine head from this I just recently got. I just went to the person that had the most heads and I bought them all. That's just, I have a problem. I only have 1 figure though, but we'll put them for sale because there wasn't very many for sale, that's for sure. So I was like, well, might as well. I'm not sure what I paid for them. It was, I believe, over $5 each. So it's a good amount of money there to put out, but for a rare figurehead, there's not very many for sale. I took advantage of it to make sure I don't have to pay high prices for them, and it was a really good price for it apparently. I think it was $5 each. I have to check it, but got it now. For these 4 bins here, where they should go, that's all good. So I did move some moving. So there's a couple of these that I did get rid of recently. So I was able to move actually all 6 of these up to this row and moved 2 whole rows up to there. So let's leave those there, I guess, and I'm gonna put this stuff there. Pretty quick. I mean, 6 months is quick in my opinion. I mean, there's some that mostly they're all for sale in Germany, and they're double what I'm pricing them at. So we'll see what happens. I mean, they can't have much demand in the United States or in German, but these are the ones I have on BRICKLINK. See, I have BRICKLINK here, and then this is eBay. I had to kind of turn this, but there was a BRICKLINK. I guess I can put this. So, I mean, it's not hard to see. There's not much over here, but just so I know that eBay is there, I guess I can put that there. And the BRICKLINK is stuff over here. There's that hot rod set. It's a pretty rare set in that black, and then I got this a few weeks ago. Only 2 bigger sets I have left back there. Sets sell on BRICKLINK. So I don't really want to push that up back against that. It's a box, but if you get a damaged box from Lego, they'll give you $5 in VIP points. So that's a new thing we're doing. So definitely got some room for other things here if I need it. But yeah, looking to. I've taken a lot of parts out of these shoe boxes as well since I got this store added on September 1st of last year. So I could probably get rid of that whole space right there if I needed to. I have a small space for sets up there. We're collecting these new battle packs. I think I've got 14 more coming. So I'm up to like 25 or 6 I'll have, and I think I'll part them out. But yeah. So it's looking good. These are my heads for my minifig sorting station, where I need to. What I probably should do is add. I have 2 drawers here of ones that don't have pictures. There's a drawer there and I think this one. Yeah, I should really. I'll get these sorted and then I'm gonna take photos. I'm gonna finish this. So I have these other ones in there. And then there's some hairs too that I collected that I don't have drawers for, I don't believe. So, yeah. Order from the UK, Bricks at Large, I think. Usually I only spend $20 because once you get over 20 pounds, then the shipping price more than doubles. So I just placed another order for 19. like 97 pounds, so it stayed under the 20. So you get that an extra 4.404 pounds, and you have to pay double for shipping. It's I sent him a message a while ago. I'm like, that's kind of why I don't buy so much. But this one I actually spent over because this one I re-added my wanted list and had a lot of good stuff I needed. So I think I spent 50 pounds, so it made it worth it, I guess. Anyway, I had somebody ask me about buying some of my capes, but I don't sell capes. I'm always looking for capes as well. If it's not for sale in my stores, I typically don't sell it. You know, because eventually, I mean, I'll use some of these. I guess I do a lot, but these are ones I use the most. Like, that's a good one. Next order kind of looks like the one I got from the UK. It has those heads, all these guns. So I must not have updated my wanted list when I was placing the orders, so probably at the same time. And I just completed this guy in the last order. So I don't think I showed that last order. So he's there. So we don't need that. So, oh, I can complete the hockey player. I was like, I almost thought I had him completed, but apparently I was missing the torso. So yeah, I don't need these. I just got some of those. I don't need these. I don't need the guns. I don't need a parrot. Oh, this guy. I've been waiting for this guy. He is at the end of here for a while. Knuckle, I don't... I think I completed him last week when we did the Ninjago skeleton, so... The Whiplash guy, oh, he's just waiting for Axe. I'm like, why is he in there? But that makes sense. I just bought a bunch of axes. So we don't need that. We definitely need that. I think they refunded me for something on this order. I don't remember what. Two problems. Both the dark red... these have some imperfections, so they sent them. Oh yeah, it's cracked on the back there. Did they send them? Oh no, I just got one. That one and the Fright Night, which I got a bunch of those already too, which has some chew marks on there. So they refunded me already for those. So that's nice that I know that they are checking them. Obviously, yeah, this is a good one that I needed. And that looks great. So he will be completed. Yeah, so just working through this. I only have, there's one in there, 2, 3, maybe 3. That comes with that one. 3 orders left to do. So, got those capes, that's why I came there. Magneto, complete, Dark Green Wizard, that robot sidekick. There's the cape for the Underminer from Incredibles 2. Another robot. I think that's complete, yeah, that's complete. So, yeah, that was a good order. And then I got extra dinosaur suits because of the new one that came out, and these are pretty popular at conventions, so the last order I had some too. So I think I'm good. I don't know how many I have. So just add this to this. Call it good for Indy and Milwaukee. Brick Road, Indianapolis and Milwaukee. One's in March, one's in April, then the next big one's in Chicago in June, so should be good for there. Anyway, got some raccoons. It's the people in the costumes seem to be, you know, it's not like they're expensive, but they seem to be more popular. That's what people go for. And they're just like, oh, I want a ladybug. Like, okay. Got lots of Series 22 Space Creature. Lots of them. Process, it was one lot, 79 items, $254 in this tiny envelope. What could it be? Watch the next video to find out. No, just kidding. Here we go. What is it? Ah, it was not coming out of here. There we go. Count Dooku hilts. I bought this person out, the lowest price, highest quantity in the United States. Because I haven't had them for months, and I'm just like, they're not going to get any cheaper. Or are they? You'd think if they remade them, I don't think Lego makes anything this type of chrome anymore. Maybe they do? That's a good question. December 19th. So this is the eBay I don't know. Today is January 19th. 31 days ago would have been December 19th is what I was trying to say. I like to make people think and try to correct me in the moment when they're watching this for the first time. I feel myself doing that sometimes when I rewatch some things. Yeah, eBay is negative 26%. That's quite a drop after holiday sales. So I mean, obviously before that was holiday sales. This is like the prior 31-day period it's referring to. So look, actually it's right here. December 20th through January 19th. It's relative to the prior period. So that's a big drop. Lots of listing impressions is up. So people are seeing my listings more. 3% more, but 26% less in, this is dollar amounts collected, so that's just the drop off from holiday shopping to now. Taking the time, get this done. As it comes out, and then I just use a snipping tool to do my best to snip it to the exact measurements there. That's fine. I just got to be able to see the face print. It's like number 3. I just keep going through each one and doing that. Even though dual heads, I'll be able to figure it out. That's why I'm trying to keep them in number order. There's like 5 or 6 dual heads. All the pictures the right size. What I did, the first time I did it, I just kind of did a couple test prints and then I saved a sample so that there's always just one here and I just overlap or delete it once I get the right size of the first one. But I put on the best printing, so it's going to take a minute, so we'll see how it turns out. Out pretty good. The hair ones look so detailed. I mean, the heads do too. I mean, they're not bad. So I just got one out to see before I cut them all out. Make sure. Yeah, it looks about right. Let's see if I can get this right. Put them a little lower. It's hard to see down though. Alright, I had to think ahead here. I did start doubling up some because there'll be more. Like I want to leave, well, I mean the rows are going to come together, but I have one drawer for double male heads now left. You can't really use those with 2 different ones just because the sticker takes up the whole thing. So I have lots of female ones left. There was a couple that I had, but I didn't think there was that many that I would ever get. So I just put them in my upload pile for now. I guess there's this one. If I end up getting a large quantity, I'll start storing them up for another upload. But another photo thing. I don't anticipate me doing this photos for a long time again. It's been close to a year probably since I last updated it. Not 100% sure, but it's filling out. The hairs only have, I guess, I mean, I could use some of this row. I don't really want to use more of this row. I could probably just move this one down here and just call the hairs good with just using these and then leaving those for the heads up there. You know, that one's all full, but there's not very many left up there. 3, 4, 5, 9 empty. These are just plain heads. So, which I don't need to keep here either. I do use them, but I used to keep them over here. I can always move them back or something. But anyway, that job is done. It is now 2:12 on a Friday. Kind of want to just stop working, which I might at like 3. I just have to finish up these eBay cards that have been sitting on my desk for like 2 weeks. They're ones that I don't have my son do because I'm not sure if I can do them, or I only know where parts are, or I want to get parts like this guy. I know I have him somewhere. I'm going to pull him off of somewhere or order some of him to put on eBay. I don't know yet. Sven reindeer. So some of these I just need to be put away. But anyway, we do that. Job. Need to. Some of these need cards. There's some more here that I don't actually have right now, but I just start a list, and because it's easier, you can do like up to 9 on a page. So I just start a list, and I got 6. That's enough. I guess I could have done that one too. I was looking for more. Crunch needs it. The garbage man, no, they don't need it. Just cut these out and use them. Okay, here, but I just pull in the 8 orders. Look at BRICKLINK again. 6 orders. And 2 on BRICKLINK. Really liking how it's been just picking up. It's sporadic. Some days are more than others, but this is $100 on BRICKLINK already today. It's 3:14 p.m. So I'm just gonna do this and call it a day. Got through some of the eBay cards that have been piling up, but there's not too many there. So 15 of them. So I'll finish those Saturday morning. I don't have much to do, so we'll see. So after 4, all my orders are packed and shipped. It's crazy. It's a little slow. That's why. Okay, sales here on Saturday morning. So the new Sabine, the helmet. That's Scarecrow. MagnaGuard I just put for sale yesterday without the cape on eBay, as it's listed no cape. In BRICKLINK, your listing will be taken down if you try to do that, because you have to part them out if you can't complete all the parts. So you don't even have an option. Lord Kraken Skull, this $58 sale. This guy's awesome. He is awesome. There we go. Left from yesterday when I did 8 orders that came through during the day, the end of the day Friday. And there were 6 BRICKLINK, 2 BRICKLINK, I believe. Now it's 6 and 2. Came back. They tied over the last 24 hours. So yeah, so I think it was 120 bucks yesterday. So yeah, I got 430 some dollars in the last 24 hours, which is very good. So the first order is pretty big, 42 lots, 411. 35 and 339, so there's like just 2 that are going to take a little bit of time. Got some counting to do, but the rest, I mean, it's 5:40. I'm going to take a quick break and get my coffee and get moving. The video beat bits, other regular tiles, a lot of just quantity of plates and hinge plates, some used stickered printed stuff. Original order is 1 lot, 6 items, it said. It's from that clone battle pack thing, blister pack. 4. I sold somebody 6 before, because I did part out 9 of them, and I added 12 complete clone troopers, and I sold 6 before. Now I sold 6 again. So I sold in 2 different sales. It's not a cheap sale either. Those figures are going for $9.95 each. It's really good. BRICKLINK orders here. This one's from the UK. I don't know if I know the store. Doesn't say on the package, so they just had things I needed. I think they had good prices on these dark purple capes, so I went there. And everything else is just on my wanted list, so I grabbed it. And then this one is from Dr. Bricks. I don't know if I made it to the $50 free shipping or not. I don't think so. I don't know what specific item I would. Oh, maybe I had a coupon there. Oh, there's more. There's more. I definitely made it to $50 then, because there's these helmets. I was like, I thought I did, and then I have the Killmonger helmet there. So yeah, it's a good order. This is what does it say? Casa de Bricks. Batman capes that I needed because I went through the Batman drawer recently. I think this is just something that they had a lot on my wanted list. Everything was on my list, so we got it. And this one is from 5 Star Bricks. The box got, this is how I got it at the post office. We got it's pretty packaged pretty well, I'd say. As far as it's in a box and it has nothing can be moving around in there. That's it. So I got some Mungus bodies. Other things I needed. A wing. There you go. There's a bag war candidate. One wing on the bottom of a bag. It's more like you need like a Technic pin, just one Technic pin in there. That would be ideal. And then that without arms. I guess I got it. It must have said it didn't have arms. I know I didn't have that without arms on my list, but I must have missed that. And 2 Ewoks. That's awesome. Everything looks great. Oh, this is why I came here. Yes, the Shock Trooper torso, because I found not the original, but the first phase 2 in a haul. Sorry, recently, but it has a major crack on the side. So I went ahead and found someone. I mean, this was one of the better priced ones for what it said the quality was, or I didn't know if it said the quality or not, but these are exciting moments. I'm completing a really expensive figure. As long as everything looks great. Wow, yeah. The old clone head, I'm pretty sure that's right. The helmet was amazing, so that is a good figure. I don't know if I'm going to put it on eBay or take it to Indianapolis Brick World, because there'll be other Coruscant guards I have now from the battle pack, but I guess I'll throw this up on BRICKLINK as a cracked one, I think, for a few bucks, because it will sell. Eric's Brick Shop. He would have been, he actually filmed at Brick World Chicago 2022 when I was selling the Cloud City Boba Fett on Whatnot. He was filming me. Oh, there you go. He has some really good prices as far as this is 11 lots, 2,984 items. For, it says he has the price $89.43. So basically, I went through and I've only bought items I didn't have in my store. So I checked everything, all 11 lots I did not have in my store, and everything was a pretty good discount. I got stuff to make carrots. I have these with the gray other piece on it, but I didn't have those, so I just got like 100 of those. I didn't have those. Apparently I don't have these tires. Don't know why I'm buying tires, but got one basic thing, the basic plate I didn't have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lots. We're going to add these up right now. That's my next job, so awesome job. Looks great. Order loaded in the brick store. I'm going to just double check I don't have any in my store still. Actually, I'm going to... Okay, I had these, but I got these for another reason, so I'm going to complete all of these. So that's kind of, I guess I have to look up carrot. I got to add this now. It's going to take a little bit of some manual labor. Not a set, I need part. So there should be a listing with the carrot with the top. There it is. They have a lime one. 2023 to Advent. It has never been sold. But this one does sell. Not crazy amounts, but they have white carrots. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so we're going to add that, and we'll finish that up later. Actually, I might not do 500. I might do different amount because I don't have actual regular carrots, so I definitely want to put that variety in there as well. So we'll start with 300 there, 200 there, then 300 there. So, and then let's see, so that the quantity should be adjusted correctly now. So I'm going to reprice it. So I paid, it was at like, somebody say 89 with the, it's on here. With the shipping it costs $89.43. So what kind of uptick should we get? He had a 55% off. He says he does it at the average sold prices, so it should be around 150 or so. We don't know, but I did change that, so that pricing may skew it a little higher with that, because those do sell a little higher. 145. Well, I was wrong. So anyway, that is. Let me just adjust the price. I always do it to round it 2 decimals. I don't like that it has that other thing. So it brought it down a little bit more, because 2 cents is good for that. 4 cents is good for a carrot for sure. That's a little high. Better drop that to 6. I'm going to drop that to 12. So we're at 136. So it's not a huge gain, but I mean these parts aren't that like rare. They're not super rare. I mean, if you're buying something that normally sells for $1/4 and you're getting a 55% off, you're going to see a higher return. It takes. I mean, these are all really relatively cheap pieces, except that plate is 12 cents and that printed piece is 13. They're all relatively pretty cheap parts. But I just didn't have them in my store, so now I'm going to have them in good quantity, and I won't need to get them for a long time. Kind of handy. I just sold 2 of these. So, or I sold the one that I just created, and then the second sticker I've used. So, there's 3 of the other ones, only 1 of that, so they're going to run out quick if that keeps happening. It was having trouble opening and closing, so basically it comes down to how many hairs that I have to complete figures, and I used all but like 2 of them. So, and this guy is $1.75, so he's getting deleted. He'll go to convention. Everything else seems okay. Well, maybe not this one. Maybe I'll just do 1 of those. I'll put 1 to convention, so there's a little variety there. So I guess the purple hair is the one that people don't want, because that's the cheap one. Actually, we'll do this one too. That's a cool hair. I have a little variety. This one too. And we're good. It did take long to build the file. It was easy. You just go to the Excel force on the side. They're all right here. There's not many. So I just quickly built them, made them correct, and we will upload $17 with this stuff here. Packers didn't win, but the Detroit Lions looks like they're going to win. Only if the Packers could have won, they would play this championship game in Detroit. I would have probably went to it. Went and saw Max Saturn Friday the January 26th for their start of their new tour, and Sunday go to the game. Anyway, got a basketball hoop installed. 2 orders here on eBay. Some are already packed up a little. Sold Masters of the Universe, He-Man, and She-Ra books, like $8 total. And this is we went and saw Max Saturn in Green Bay. Went to a thrift store, got bags of little things, and this is a Paw Patrol thing, just all Paw Patrol. Sold that for like I think $8 too. Had some other things my daughter wanted in the bag, so got rid of that. And yeah, I've been selling this Sora figure like crazy for like $11. I think the cheapest besides mine was around 15. So obviously the price is going down. It will go down. So I want to sell them before it goes too far down with the paper bag. So this is like the 5th one I sold in a week. So that's nice. Last 48 hours. So I ship out Saturday, so it's from Saturday at like 6 a.m. till Monday when I printed this out at about 6 a.m. So, look at this. And I was texting with Ralph over the weekend. He was saying Brick Owl is just not acting normal. And I agree. This last like 2 weeks is just, I mean, there's some days that are terrible, which is normal. But some days I'm just like, what? How is BrickLink doing so well over BRICKLINK? And I mean, the dollar amount here is less, but 22 orders, just incredible for what BrickLink usually does. And for that dollar amount, because he was saying he's getting a lot of like 40, 50 plus lot orders. I had like 6 of them, and I have a few. Not quite. My printer's got some trouble there. It's printing really sloppy stuff. But anyway, 20 on BRICKLINK, 22 on BrickLink, 42 orders, 3,300 items, 634 lots, $1,079. So I hit my $500 per day goal over those last 2 days. That's just awesome. And I have work to do. All the shipping labels, not shipping, the order labels printed out and lined up. And we are going to go with order number 1, 6 lots, 61 items. Let's go. 19. It is 7:41. Gonna get some breakfast real quick. So we got all those packed and this little line left. Little, it's not little. A good line. At one point, I believe I bought like 3,000 of these. It's over 2 years ago. My last 9. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I had them. I had them in one of these big drawers for quite a while, and then I just sold a couple hundred right in a row, and I'm like, I got to clear them out of there and make sure I have the right number. And I had like over 100 extra ones, so I gained from that. It's like this, where they have a part that's been here for a while. It's pretty rare, and I can't find it. Just kidding. It's just on the bottom here. So I built these shelves so I can set the drawers on it. Come on. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. That piece is quite rare. I mean, the sticker piece, I don't know. It's like, you know, it's not desirable as much, but it's $10.50. Oh, there's 2 of them, so it's $5.25. It's like, come on. I see the other one. It's cool to see him go. It's from that collection I got, Brick World Milwaukee, and ooh, man, it's a long time ago. April of, not that last year, the prior year. I wouldn't think, yeah. Time is flying. Alright, best part of the day. What time is it, Lloyd? It's 11:32. It's time for a nice break. I just pushed through. I wanted to take a break like an hour ago. I just pushed through and got all the shipping done. All done. Now, my son hasn't worked for like 4 days, so these are starting to add up. So I definitely have to do these cards today. I haven't done them in weeks. This is my eBay store. Someone asked about the card system. I do have my Ask Pops Block Shop series. I don't know why I use them for eBay. It just helps me to manage my inventory. It's not for everyone. It's I had a bunch of, like, these were like greeting cards that were blank with the big old baseball player picture. I guess I can probably that I'd somehow got a ton of them. There we go. I can probably piece it back together. I used maybe it wasn't blank. I only could use one side of them. Or maybe they were postcards. I don't really remember because they all have a picture, so I only could use the one side, but that's what it looked like. I had like 2,000 of them. I was just like, what am I going to do with these? I don't remember. I got them at some estate sale. It was like for a couple dollars, I think. I was like, oh, I might be able to sell these. They look vintage baseball. Never could sell them. So we used them for cardstock. It was a cheap cardstock thing. So that's lots to do there. So break. I need a break. Okay, now this is my 3rd batch. This is 20 rebuilds for eBay. I had one of 17 and one about 10 or something. So I almost listed 50 items on eBay today, which was pretty good. I added a ton of stuff to my wanted list. I gotta check that here. Let me see. Wanted list. 347. It was in the 250s last week, so. When I rarely ever do this anymore. My son usually does this, so when I go into it, I look in the drawers like, oh, I'm getting low on this, a little low on this, getting low on that. I'm just adding things I don't actually need yet, but I know I will. so it helps keep it rolling. So I placed a couple orders after I put these away now. Things now Monday morning or Monday afternoon that I had Saturday when I quit working for Saturday at like 10:30, 11, whatever that was. 2,532. I was at like 2,524 or something. It's crazy. A lot of good stuff. The $76 one is not from today. It's from Saturday, but 23 lots, 41, 24, 52. A lot of items. Spent a good amount of money, and our wanted list is now down to, drum roll please, 0. 0 on my wanted list. Oh man, you know what that means? We're not buying anymore.